Cara, vagabunda porra. Bora lá, bora lá, bora lá! Salve, salve galera gamer! Eu sou o Renegado e está começando mais uma Renega Live aqui na RenegaDomm Games. Bora continuar aí o Dragon Age. Já aproveita aí, já deixa o like, se inscreva no canal, compartilha com os amigos, seja membro, ative o sininho e bora lá!
Gone to the villa without us. Come on.
Did Ilario even offer any?
We are. But we're not exactly on the guest list.
So we're breaking into a house owned by crows who are good at trap.
Trouble ahead. We move on your word. Kill them. Before they can warn the others. We're under attack!
Nice work!
This way.
And we can't go straight to the house
Because there's no way Ilario will let me through. Rook, you see that tower with the circular window?
That's where we're going?
It's the quickest way there. After you.
How far is it to Ilario's party?
The opera is... it's... you know, across the grounds. In the guest house.
Why does such a big house need a second house?
For guests.
Just wait for the signal. We're under attack!
That stink of blood magic of her, the jailer. Zara is dead. The Beretori should be long gone. They hurt us. They will suffer.
say when.
Nice shot, Velara.
On it.
Say they were.
Wonder why the Venatori are still hanging around.
I don't think they're here to see the sights.
Fala só, lives, salve, salve. É, o United caminhando para a Série B. 3-1, né? Já pensou em United rebaixado, amigo?
So does everyone travel around Treviso on the rooftops, or just Crows?
The streets of Treviso get more dangerous by the day.
É, mano, sinal dos tempos.
When you find Ilario, I mean.
Porra, só de ver o Manchester perder pro Newcastle, pra mim já é muito estranho, cara. Porque eu sou de uma época que o Newcastle nunca ganhava do United.
Over there.
Agora todo mundo ganha do United.
Once we're through the tower, we just need to reach the river.
There! It's Rook! Our god! I demand their heads!
Mas que vai ter outro campeonato?
Make an offering to Lusican. You will not rob us of this alliance!
No charge.
Caralho, é muito inimigo, mano. Não sei nem. Ah, tá. Eu tenho que derrotar essa bodega aqui, ó. Que ele que tá. Focar aqui. Vamos aí, gente.
Ready here.
Pronto.
Alliance. Ilario, you idiot.
That's gonna end badly.
For him,
The Venatori still want to work with Ilario? Even though he killed their leader?
they don't give a damn about Ilario. It's Antiva they want.
Vou pegar o barquinho.
There. We can take that gondola.
We go under the bridge.
We aren't going in through a sewer, are we?
No sewers in Treviso. The streets are barely above water as it is. There's a hidden escape route. That's our way inside.
Your house has a secret escape route, and Ilario didn't post a guard on it?
Ilario doesn't know it's here.
Why not?
Katerina didn't even tell me about it. I found it laying here alone as a boy.
What the?
On the job. He let them into the house. Now I'll have to get the whole thing cleaned.
How much trouble can one kill them for the glory of Tapita reborn?
Took them down. Clean.
Take them down!
They mentioned an old woman?
Katerina.
Katerina must be a difficult prisoner.
And here we are. Well, welcome to Villa de la Muerte.
No wonder Ilario wants to inherit.
Home smells like dust and linseed oil. Don't say that when Katerina is in earshot.
So you lived here?
Hilario and I both did, until we were 18.
What about your parents?
Killed by a rival house. We would have ended up with Katerina anyway, to train. Trouble ahead. On it. This is my house.
Wait, Laura.
Ready, Rook? I'm done. Where are the next?
Hey,
Looks like we're doing this!
They've made themselves comfortable, but we'll get them out.
The family rooms are up ahead. First her, and then we find what we seek.
Watch ahead.
The door's been barred from the inside.
So we...
Katerina.
Lucanis, my poor boy.
Dá beijinho.
We'll escort you someplace safe before we go after Ilario.
You'll do no such thing. There's no time for heroic nonsense.
Heroic nonsense saved your grandson and is rescuing you now. I won't let Ilario do more damage.
Go. I'll meet you in the opera house.
I hope she can keep herself safe.
Welcome to House de la Morte, Rook.
Do you have a plan to deal with Ilario? Lucanis.
I'm working on it. He is ours. He will not escape us. This is it. Get ready.
You have a plan now, right?
Knives are involved.
Katerina's death was a tragedy. But to get Lucanis back from the dead, only to lose him to a demon. For me, it is a deep, personal loss. And so, I take the mantle of First Talon with a heavy heart. But the crows could rise from the ashes. With our new allies, the Venatori, we could reclaim Antiva.
Over my dead body.
That can be arranged.
Guild cannot overpower us both. Now you fall.
Porrada!
Venator! To me, honor your alliance. Now, the demon of my Rampium is here. You should have stayed dead, Lucanis. All of this is on your head. You started this.
You got it. Ranged incoming.
Say the word.
Save me from the outside. You're just gonna be my way. I know. All kinds of deals. This isn't over.
Porra, o cara tirou meu ataque. Ele é hilário mesmo, né?
Snipers.
Que isso?
Why couldn't you have just died when you were supposed to? Next time, use your own knife.
Hitting us from range.
Meu Deus. Pensa uma coisa e ele executa outra.
Abomination. Used to. Fall back. Leave Ilario to me.
Caralho.
Since when do you need backup, Godfrey?
O branco fica caindo.
You're in for a surprise, Ilario.
Wow, nice work, Lucanis.
Meu Jesus.
Stay in cover.
Não consigo atacar, só fico esquivando.
Ready here.
What are you waiting for, cousin? Finish what you start. I already did. What am I ever going to do that is worse than this? On your knees, in front of every house.
Get up, Ilario.
Caterina, thank the Macon.
No one from House de la Morte kneels.
Mierda. What am I supposed to do with this idiot?
Didn't you tell me he's basically your brother and your closest childhood friend?
My only friend before you. His family. Do you think you can show me mercy?
Familia.
That is not up to you now, is it? Caterina is still first talent.
Enough, Ilario. Lucanis is the new first talent. His decision stands.
Iago, keep him out of trouble.
I'm no miracle worker.
but I'll see what I can do.
Look at me. Don't. Not now.
Welcome home, my boy.
A toast to the new first Talon. To Lucanus!
Hi.
Shall we make a discreet exit?
I'm ready. But are you sure? They're celebrating you.
I have other plans for the evening.
Really? You came all the way back here for coffee?
The stuff in your villa wasn't good enough.
It's better if I make it myself. And I wanted some quiet.
So, first Talon of the Crows, huh? Does that mean you'll be leaving us?
No. We have a contract. Besides, she may have stepped down, but there's no stopping Katarina from giving all the orders. I still cannot believe she did that.
There's only more trouble from here on out, you know.
Good. I could use a target. Fucking Hilario.
Do you regret giving him a chance?
No. You were right. His family. I didn't suspect him. When the Venatori caught me on the boat in Tevinter, it never even crossed my mind. He's better than I thought. Maybe there's hope for him after all. But this, being watched by all the crows with their knives out, this wasn't mercy. He'll never live this down. There's nowhere he could go to outrun being the traitor crow, brought down in front of everyone.
I was surprised you spared him at all, really.
So was I. But I don't have a lot to lose. What there is, Hilario, Katarina, Nev. This team. I'm not giving that up.
Já é alguma coisa. Tá, agora falta mais alguém? Vamos ver aqui. A neve que ainda não tem.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Oh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Look, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Well, if anyone's gonna gather clues from the dead...
I helped the Navarran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
Long fall from here to the bottom of the Fade.
Steady on.
And Rook's the one playing nice.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
Time's short.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for Blood Mage family. This one got the son to Azariel. Help him.
The Shadow Dragons will get him to safety.
Thank you.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
Caracoles. Não é possível. Pô.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
It's not a surprise that you're feeling the weight of the world.
Só vou zerar esse jogo nunca, cara.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
You and Elganon were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elganon was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
He uses his power to crush any opposition?
Yes. He is far more powerful than I am, and he wields that power like a graceless bludgeon. When I defeat an enemy, it is because I outsmarted them, because I was right. When he does, it is only because he was stronger.
Outsmarting someone and being right aren't exactly the same thing.
Aren't they?
All right. I can see how you and Elganon would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
I suspect them calling Elganon and Gillenane and all the rest gods didn't go over well with you.
Indeed. To see that the history the Dalish worked so hard to preserve was the propaganda of tyrants was vexing. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And every mage knows that what we see in the Fade might not be literally true.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elganon, though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
Porra, você agora tem respeito do lobo temido.
Yeah, you were.
A mistake I shall endeavor not to repeat. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I tried to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does she not count as a friend?
She was useful. But there were others I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. Cole, a spirit of compassion, I helped adapt to our new world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency. In a world that looked down on elves.
Ele tá falando o nome dos personagens que você joga no Inquisition. Fala, Cassandra.
She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So, what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
We got the power. We are divine.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon. And the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
The odds on this were never good, but we've already beaten them once. We have a job to finish, and 2 gods to kill. We don't get to wallow and whine because no one else is taking this fight.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before. Not without help we didn't, so we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where the gods are hiding.
No one will risk being an informant. Not while the Venatori hold power in Minrathous. It's a dead end.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Viago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Finding the gods is our first priority. Following those supplies is our best chance.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Keep your weapons ready. We don't know when the gods will show themselves again. Be prepared for anything. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
I made a fresh pot and... that's Rook's walk.
Yeah, just me. You brought Nev coffee?
I brought an excuse. Spite thought I should talk to her. Well, not just Spite, but I'm only good with knives.
You made pie.
Gooseberry. You made it twice.
It was nothing. You're not chiming in?
Nope.
Well, you have the coffee, and you probably have a case or something, so...
I don't need pie, but you remembered my favorite. You find me at midnight just to talk. Maybe I like that. Maybe I like...
Really?
Right, I think you got this.
You know I won't make your life easy. I don't make anything easy.
But you do make it better.
Well, don't use your charm all at once.
I have more than that. I hope.
Pronto, já adiantamos aí o povo aí, ó, tá vendo?
I got word from a Ravani seer. She found a spirit who could translate the tablet. I'm supposed to meet her on the beach.
You need company?
Maybe. Yeah. Just let me know when you're free.
A word when you have a moment. Greetings, Rook. It is good to see you helping the Lords of Fortune again.
Hey, Rowan. Good to see you. How's your seer work?
The seers speak for the spirits, and they always have needs.
Right. What do you need me to do?
Years ago, when mages rebelled across southern Thedas, Templars from the southern Chantry marched upon Ravine. They declared our mages criminals and killed many of us. The unacknowledged pain of that injustice twists spirits into demons. Stop the demons and let compassion ease that pain, and the land will be safer.
I'll see what I can do.
Sabe nadar, né?
Avatosh. The air has been running from the storm all afternoon. You came just in time for it. There are others here as well, up the beach.
Yeah, it's okay. We came to meet them.
Riveni with one of their seers. They asked how I was. They asked if I would like to come with them and teach about the weather.
What do you mean, the air is running away from the storm?
We think of air as being nothing. But if you have felt a driving wind, you know it has weight. On a calm, sunny day, the air rests on you like a warm, thick blanket. When a storm is coming, the air pushes on you less. We say that it is afraid, running from the storm.
You can feel the difference in the air.
Some of us use tools to measure it. Some of us can feel it in old aches, or the way your body knows the sun is rising.
Do you want to take them up on their offer?
I did not want to be around people after I fled the Antam. I did not know the world outside the Qun. But the Riveni have been kind. It will not be the same, but I think it will be all right. And I think staying here would make me sad, now that Shathan is gone.
Yeah.
Your mother's horn. You wear it as jewelry, like the Riveni do.
Yeah. Riveni wear their stories.
She would like it.
She'd be so pissed.
She would. But she would be proud of you.
Hey, before we go, I brought food. It's probably not as good as she makes it.
Thank you, Avatosh. I will eat the fruit. Be safe. Do not stay out too long in the storm.
Right. Let's go see what the damn tablet says.
You alright?
Just ready to get it over with. The seer said she had to give the translation in person.
That's a little odd.
Yep. Come on.
Come on, come on.
Did the seer at least give you a hint of what the tablet said?
Nope.
And she wouldn't say why we had to meet in person instead of...
Sorry. No food today. Next time.
Yeah, probably get all soggy anyway.
This is good. Simple.
Wet.
You're the one who keeps throwing rocks. Come on. No sense putting it off.
That your seer?
Nobody else around here dumb enough to wait in the rain?
Child of Shathan, you come with questions and dragon blood in your veins.
Rowan, didn't realize it was gonna be you. So, you can read the tablet?
In my dreams, I found a spirit that knows the old language. The spirit respects the Qun, because this tablet is important to Qunari history. It is willing to help.
The spirit respects the Qun? How does that work?
Spirits watch our world from the Fade. Some watch Tevinter, others Rivian, and others Parvalen. What spirits watch, they reflect. Those who watch Qunari grow to respect the Qun.
But Qunari are afraid of spirits.
It is complicated. In Rivian, we allow spirits to possess us. Under the Qun, such a thing is forbidden. This spirit respects the Qun, so it will not possess me fully. It will speak to me, but not through me.
That's a fine line to walk.
Yes, it is.
Karash said that you offered to take him along. He'll be all right.
Karash saw many things that no one should have to see. We could help him grow to become whole again.
And he'll teach your sailors to predict storms?
Do you truly think Ravine, a country full of sailors, has none who understands the weather?
Then why?
He follows the Qun. People who follow the Qun need to feel useful.
You are your mother's child.
Rowan, you know us. We could have met at the hilt or by the alluvion. Why do this here?
The spirit has watched Tosh. It knows that this is where they come for matters of the soul.
This is just where I come to feed birds and practice fire breathing.
And why do you come here specifically for that?
I don't know. I like to listen to the waves crash. It's noisy, but also not. Makes it easier to think.
That is why we are here.
We are grateful for your help, and for the spirits.
The spirit has watched the Qunari for many ages. It knows the old tongue. It will give you what you seek. You brought the tablet?
I thought you already had a copy.
We destroyed it.
Why?
The spirit says that the words held therein must never be written. Only words of fire may carry the message safely.
But why?
Bring your fire to the tablet, Tosh. We will show you.
Why?
By Dragonflame come these words. Trust no tale not hidden by the fire. When the great foe struck, we embraced the blood of dragons. Champions blessed with fire protected us and saw the unseen. We escaped to distant shores, but found no peace. Disease will lay us low. If more of us flee across the ocean, it means our people failed. Prepare then for the devouring storm.
What does all that Vashadon mean?
It means, cousin, that the power you wield is no accident.
Prime.
It means our people fought against an ancient enemy. And it means the Qunari fled that same enemy to come here.
Eu li Prime, mas é Prime.
Only the spirits can say it.
Whatever else the tablet says, it means that the ancient Qunari thought people like you were important, Tosh.
So this is what my mother died to give me. More work? This is Vashadon.
Sorry, Rowan. They're taking this hard.
As a seer, I am a vessel through which spirits share their wisdom. That wisdom is not always a comfort. Please go to them, Rook.
E tem pavãozinho ali, ó, rabo de pavão. Ah, essas missõezinhas também já deu, né? Agora fica indo atrás dele.
Oh, Tosh.
Não subiu aqui não?
Found him. After all this, if I breathe my neck climbing up here in the rain, I had to find the highest place around here. Hey, Tosh.
All that work, All the ancient Kunari crap that she died for. And what's the secret? More work? More responsibility? She can't just leave me with this. She can't just... leave me.
She never left you. She's right there on your necklace. She'll be there whenever you need her.
The Kunari thought I was a mistake. The Dragon King thought I was a weapon. Shaitan was the only one who believed in me. How did they forget everything the tablets said? How did they lose so much?
With all due respect, screw the Kunari. Do you care what they think?
Nope.
Neither did your mother. That's why she left. She knew they'd lost the truth. The first bit of the tablet. Don't trust anything except what's written in the fire. Stories change. Eventually, people forget what they used to mean. Your mother knew that. The Kunari have forgotten so much. They won't be ready for whatever's next. Whether it's the devouring storm or something else.
But Ravane will. We've got a lot of Kunari who don't follow the Qun. And we can get more.
From where?
From the Anton. They already broke away from the Qun. They respect strength. Maybe we can kill the bad ones, then bring the rest in. Show them how to live outside the Qun. Like my mother did. I can do that for you. Tama.
Tasha aceitou a cultura rivainiana. Puta que pariu.
Stopped the Antom. Took down their comic maker. She did your... I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they ask for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you, when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
What about the human help that Antam was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
So we're supposed to meet this unknown contact? Feels like a trap.
Fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillian are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Wow! Even during an occupation, the market is still pretty busy. So many things you could buy. How do you choose?
Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope they're
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You expect me to believe the butcher of Treviso?
I butcher lying cattle. They don't deserve what they have. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Ih, rapaz. Tudo sob controle.
The butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the butcher.
Tem um lugar bonzão pra lutar, né? Meu Deus.
So the butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who'd believe it? I don't.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city, my Treviso. They'll not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the butcher. He's a reaver and fighting his own Antom.
How's that thing going to tell us about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
Caralho, pra que botar um lago ali, mano? Ora.
I see you, Rook.
see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city.
Meu Deus.
This is the power the gods give.
Butcher! Where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Aqui não dá não.
Ready to go.
Porra. Esse golpe demora pra... Parabéns aí pra quem inventou essa luta assim, né?
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island. The ritual, Tearstone Island.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
Huh. A non-Tom who kept his word. Guess Treviso really rubbed off on him.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Careca mala aí.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
You gutless traitor. You weren't powerless against the Butcher. You were working with him.
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antom to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Oh, the Antom took their mile. And anything else they damned well pleased. And they'll keep doing it, because you'll keep letting them. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antom. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods. Fight your pointless battle.
and leave the city to me.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
Something always bothered me about Evenchi.
Many things bothered me about Evenchi. Yet I did not spot the most important one.
This wasn't a failure. You gave us the name we needed.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
When Evenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
Evenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso, but what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's anger grab at power.
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Pelo amor de Treviso.
Siga Siconia, back on stage. Where to sit up?
These meetings can't be good
4
for
a 1?
business.
Ih, rapaz.
I'm here, Inquisitor.
Ficou feio, hein?
It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Adar was our chosen family name.
Cachorro no caixinho.
Morrigan is holding a
É, o Robo Amorim, tá lascado lá.
Tell me what Solus did at Elganom's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
O Santos vai ganhar hoje, cara. O Neymar vai jogar.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I'll never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear, you know this too.
But...
he became those names when he fought gods. And regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...?
You're handling things. This part, what you have now, I just miss the banter about friends.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Fala aí, Leandro. Salve, salve. Tudo beleza? Bem-vindo, bem-vindo à live. Como é que tá?
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
We're facing immortals. We're fighting gods. Doesn't get any tougher than this. The harder it is, the more it's worth doing. That said, we can make it easier on ourselves.
So, what's the plan?
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
The gods can see further than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
It could work. Our allies aren't as strong as they could be. But with a smart plan, they could make it through.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have 2 gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
There's still much we could do to prepare, but we may all yet survive the day.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's been busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. She knows that.
Saving the world?
Se o nível por vencer a próxima partida já pode ser considerado campeão? Ih, rapaz. Mas ele já jogou essa rodada ou na próxima rodada?
I know it's risky, but we need to move soon. Hit the gods before they expect.
I agree.
Get some rest and be ready.
Ninguém bate o Salah. Melhor do mundo? É, ele tá fazendo uma boa temporada, né? Chegamos. Ao iniciar esta missão, vai levar ao final da história principal. A Morrigan está pronta para ajudar contra as divindades, mas a equipe descobre que Algnai e o Gillian não estavam nada a fazer nada. Encontre Morrigan no cisne atolado. Ó, é isso. Chegamos então, vamos lá. Que eu tenho que me preparar aqui. Porra, vai ser épico, hein? Tinha um negócio que eu queria fazer, mas eu não sei. A porra do jogo não mostra. A neve é que tá faltando. Essa parada aí. Hoje tem, né? 5h30, né? Vou lá na neve.
We're getting close to the end of this, but it's hard to focus with Minrathous still drowning. There must be more we can do.
Que isso, Olive, que isso. Porra, tá cornetando o teu time. Sala renovou, é.
Rook,
What is it?
You were there to
Quem
witness
deve
my
sair é
move,
o Arnold, né?
You should come with us to see it paid in full when you're ready.
O Arnold é que deve ir pro Real Madrid.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Foi de grátis o Arnold, foi. É aquele negócio, né? Quando o cara quer, não tem jeito não.
Hey, you up for drinks? I'm taking Valara to the Hilt for drinks with the Lords of Fortune. You should come. Isabella's paying.
Isabella's paying? For gold and glory. And free drinks.
É, malandro, eu acho que eu vou acabar indo pros finalmente. Eu ia fazer a quest da neve, mas agora não apareceu. É bizarro que eu não consigo ver aqui o negócio de ver se tem aqui nas estatísticas. Não, não é isso. Pera aí, será que é isso? Alianças. Cartas. Ah, isso aqui que eu queria ver. Ah, vamos lá. Corvos antivanos, moderado. Isso aqui. Mas tem troféu pra tudo isso, né? Que são essas quests de facções?
Excellent timing, Rook.
É o Belchior
Bad
aí.
news about our Venatori spy and Crow turncoat. I have deciphered the code from the notes you found. Our friends will meet soon. They plan to take a gondola to rendezvous in the market.
And you want me to go look for a trail and hunt down these spies?
Precisely. Chance Candide is too conspicuous. You'll blend into the comings and goings seamlessly.
It worked.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Ivenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the comic master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some comic had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Ivenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Ivenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who is Ivenchi planning to poison with the comic? Aside from the crows?
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Ivenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the comic will spread to the rest of the city as well.
We know about it, and we'll stop it.
They will trot out some excuse to give to the worst of the politicians and the merchant princes.
You say that as if those were different people.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Ivenchi from releasing the comic.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Ivenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
One more thing. Jacobo stormed off earlier, angry at Ivenchi. We have not seen him in some time.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Some of the merchant families have fled. They got wind of Ivenchi's comic and suddenly worry they are not on good terms with the governor.
I am only surprised they stayed in the city so long.
You keep disrupting the Antam. I'll keep you stocked. Come back soon.
I heard.
I can't believe we've got another archdemon to deal with.
This time will go better.
It has to.
Do you think you'll survive this one?
I don't know. Getting out of Weishaupt alive might have been a fluke.
It cannot be. Asan needs you. I wouldn't mind you sticking around either.
You're not so bad yourself.
Excellent taste. Don't let those Antam trouble you. Please, come by. The Antam remind me of my husband. He was a man, you know?
Do you think they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanis.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you gave Ilario another chance, I mean.
That wasn't our deal. We said we'd save Katarina, and we did. Even I believe we did. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it?
What does that mean, exactly?
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise. I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
I did dream of coffee. If this is my life now, I'll take it.
Isso, cafezinho.
Ready to level up your punching experience? Hey, punch an on-tom for me.
So, Tash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed.
Caraca, acho que eu cheguei na parte, hein?
My.
É aquela
What
missão?
kind of statue was this? Big snake.
Ih, rapaz, eu acho que eu cheguei, hein? Ih, rapaz, acho que é, hein? Vamos ver, vamos ver.
Like, with the size of a horse? 30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon. How'd you get up there? They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Tash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Tash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still...
Aê!
What are you doing?
Cheguei! Caralho!
Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv.
Agora eu entendi a... Nossa senhora. Porra, no final. Cara, realmente. Rapaz, muito engraçado. Olha lá, vou botar aqui, ó. Não basta pedir desculpas.
Any reason you can't just apologize?
Sometimes people say, oops, sorry, and hope that fixes it. But they just want to get the whole thing over with. Trust me, I know. But pulling a Barv, you sweat a little. Makes you think about it a little more. Shows the other person you mean it.
What if they mean it when they say they're sorry, though?
And that's the other reason. Some people mess up and get all dramatic. They make it about them. Oh, you know, I didn't mean it right. I'd never do that on purpose. They feel so bad about it that it's on everyone else to smooth it over and make them feel better.
Oh, okay, yes, some people might do that.
Pulling a Barv puts it on the person who screwed up. They made the mess, they fix it, done.
Porra, vamos dar corda aqui.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Tasha's back.
Oh, Tash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress.
Caralho, quase 80 horas de jogo é que eu cheguei nessa missão, mano. Mas valeu. Ó, vamos ver aqui, ó.
That's a nice rule. We could try it on our team.
At least you'd get a workout.
Ouch.
I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Tash is, thigh deep in a snake's maw and
Aí, Coffee, cheguei nela, caralho.
I yelled that we'll get them out of there and Tash
80 horas, mano, 80 horas.
Okay, the stomach, I get,
Puta
but
que
did it really
pariu.
have?
Hey, who ate the last bread and cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
Caralho, missão secundária. Não vai mudar nada na história principal. Não é nada de principal, não. É o fim do arco da Kinari aqui.
Balara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a Barv. 1, 2,
Tá aí.
3.
O motivo de tanto hate. Agora eu te falo, mano. Pra pessoa chegar nessa parte aqui, ela deve ter jogado pra caceta, mano. Porque não é no início do jogo, tá ligado? Isso aí é pro final do jogo. Então a pessoa que ficou no hate, jogou essa caralha, jogou por 100 horas pra no final... Porra. Aqui, ó. Ó, eu tô na última, ó. Missão principal. Iniciar esta missão vai levar ao final da história principal. Aí aqui tem outras coisas aqui que dá pra fazer. É. Não, então, mas pra clipar essa parte, uma pessoa teve que jogar umas 50 horas no mínimo de jogo. Aí o vagabundo pegou essa parte e jogou como se o jogo se resumisse a isso, né? Aí é o mal da internet, não tem jeito. É, pode ter sido mesmo. Que aí recebeu o jogo, fez a propaganda negativa e o estúdio se ferrou. E pior que o jogo é bom. Isso que é foda. É, nesse caso aí... Mas no estúdio também, deixa eu falar. A maioria também não vale nada. É. Realmente. É aquela parada, né, brother? Muita gente deixa de jogar bons jogos porque vai na onda de terceiros que nem de videogame gosta. É, acho que eu já enrolei demais, sabe? Dá pra fazer mais uns troféus aqui, mas... Vou... Ah, tem várias representações aqui no jogo. Acho que todo mundo de alguma maneira vai se sentir representado. Ninguém vai ficar de fora. Ó, quando você termina o arco de um personagem, aí ele vai receber esse ícone ali em cima da cartinha. Ó, por exemplo, a neve eu não fiz tudo, né? Então ainda não recebi o dela, mas dos outros eu recebi. E para cada um desses é um troféu. Completou aqui da Belara, troféu. Completou do Draven, troféu.
Another message asking for help dealing with Venatori. Let's get to it.
Agora eu não sei se esse jogo aqui ele vai tipo voltar do primeiro, voltar da última missão, ou se eu zero e dá pra fazer as missões depois. Acho que não, porque como tem escolhas diferentes, né? Tem que chegar aqui. Por que ele travou minha passagem?
You trust me to keep quiet?
They will.
First mistake. I know we can't.
To new deals.
And rising fortunes.
Best cereal in mid-racket.
Vamos lá. Isso começará a sua última aventura e pedido quaisquer missões incompletas ou não descobertas. Muitas pessoas da equipe superaram problemas pessoais e vão enfrentar as próximas batalhas confiáveis. Olha só, tá vendo? Eu acho que estão em força das alianças. Com sua ajuda, a maioria das alianças vão te dar apoio. Então dá pra você chegar na última missão, tipo, tudo no talo. Ou pode, quiser rushar o jogo, aí a missão final com certeza vai ser mais difícil, né? Então conseguir a maioria do apoio dos exércitos. E a equipe também, a maioria tá...
For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although she requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot her responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, she has pledged herself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
Don't have much choice. We need them. They'll be ready. They know the stakes.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another...
Começaram cedo o ataque. Ah, o eclipse. Arise!
Elganon. While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Vamos lá.
Elgernon just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
Lucanus is right. We have to go now.
No time to scrape up an army, even if we had one.
You think we're enough?
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antom army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
Yeah. But if we're going down, let's go down swinging. So let's stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
We're with you. The gods won't leave that island.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can. I should talk to Lace before we set off. See how she's doing.
Strength earns mastery.
I thought I heard you in here.
I can't stop thinking about the moon. They moved the moon, Rook.
Right. That.
They moved the damn moon like it was a picture they wanted on a different wall.
Lace.
And we're supposed to stop them? How?
I think we can win. If I didn't, I wouldn't try.
I want to believe that. Really, I do. But so many things could go wrong. I can't stop thinking. What if? What if one of us...
You mean, what if one of us dies?
Don't say it. You can't just say things like that.
We're both thinking it.
But saying it out loud is different.
How?
It just is.
Forget about the gods. We just stop. Run away.
We can't do that.
Exactly. We're the only ones who have any chance. We have no choice but to try.
No matter what might happen, huh?
No matter what might happen. We're in this. Together.
Together.
It's gonna be fine. You told Lace it's gonna be fine, and it is going to be fine. I should talk with Varric, too. Get any last advice for killing a god.
Falar com o velho.
Varric, I hope I'm not...
Vem cá, já tá bom pra lutar aí, cara? Ficou enrolando o jogo todo.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're gonna die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge.
It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I'm not.
You're in uncharted territory. It's not like anyone has experience fighting gods. Well, maybe Solus does, but you really don't want to get him talking about it.
Too late.
My point is, you're doing the best anyone could do in this situation.
I guess I have some thinking to do about everything.
Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
Papinho que olha, vou te contar.
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
A lot of dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now we just have to deal with that.
Morgan didn't exaggerate. That's the entire Antom army over there.
Doesn't change what we came to do. The gods will know we're here soon, and so will the Antom. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antom ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up Harding, and Darkspawn.
I've fought them before, and I've got the stone on my side.
No one's fast enough for that many on Tom.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
Harding's right. This requires a good scout.
I'll take care of it. I promise.
I'll take the rest of us, and get to the gods before they finish their dagger and cut open the Fade. Once we're in place, Lucanus will take Solus's dagger and ambush Gillenane.
Elgernon's pet.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elgernon.
Rook, what if...
Hey, remember? No what ifs.
Right. I trust the plan. I trust you.
Harding?
Like you said back at the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Vamos lá.
All right. Not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted.
There! That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
The ruins are funnels. They're concentrating the magic used for the ritual.
Well, so much for that.
Quick! We can't let them raise an alarm.
Deixa todo mundo falando sozinho, meu irmão. Como é que é o caminho aqui?
Intruders, take arms.
Heard the Kunari.
They've got mortars.
Ah, agora sim. Então malandrão aqui.
I'm ready, Rook.
Cara, vê todo mundo, mano. Pô, achei que tinha despachado essa galera aí. Ah, sim, sim. Essa de quest que é mais difícil. O cara não morreu? Porra. E eu vi também que tem uns dragões aí pra tu caçar ele. Também é quest secundária. Tem um troféu aí no jogo pra matar todos os dragões, né?
Sounds like a lot more Antom across the bay.
Any idea what they're saying?
Something about Gillenane giving them world-crushing power?
Porra!
Must be Harding's team distracting the Antom. I hope they're all
Vamos
right.
lá. Não.
Mercenaries again. They have mages.
I see them.
Anton Reaver.
Ele não vai atrás aqui. Não vai, não.
Hassan, go! I'm good to go again.
I'm ready.
Diabo. Tomou. Ah, tá bom, vamos lá. Que isso?
Over there.
Agora não quer esquivar.
Ready here.
Tá morrendo de trás.
How brave of you to seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elganon.
I heard. He knew my name.
What did this place used to be?
The way it's laid out, it seems built for this kind of ritual.
More mercenaries.
We can't let them slow us down.
Que é isso? O cara se transformou?
I caught my breath. Trouble here. Seeing some blight.
If the gods finish their dagger, open the Fade and unleash all the blight. Even Solus was terrified of that.
Right. He's bad, but not that bad.
On Tom, your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded. Ghilanane and I must complete our task before we join you. But this magic we harness will transform the world and all those within it.
I killed the other one. I'll kill you.
Come on. We're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger.
We sense intruders, the same mortals who defied us at Whitehart. An Elven, traitor to her gods. A woman, also an elf, griffin bonded. There are others. Find them, but bring me the griffin intact.
Try it, and you got a war.
We have to hurry. The Anton will be looking everywhere after hearing that. It's Harding.
Rook, hey!
Harding, are you okay?
We drew off some on Tom, but you have to hurry. More on the way.
Can you open the way out of here?
I think so. Let me look.
Ai, enquanto isso, sobreviva. Ah, lá, quer ver? Caralho, que horror. Deus, o cara aqui só fugindo. Vulnerável resistente a fogo. Eu tô usando fogo. Pô, eu fico puto com isso, cara. O jogo não deixa eu trocar de arma durante o combate. Meu Jesus.
I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
Caralho.
How's it looking, Hardy?
I need a bit more time. Ready to go.
Over on your left.
O cara veio lá da puta que pariu.
Good to go again.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
There are things I would have of you, Rook. Draw closer. You will learn what they are.
Elganon again.
He's messing with our minds. Try.
Ugh. A lot more blight on this side.
We've also got more anti.
Isso que eu tenho aqui. Não é aqui? Caceta.
Unharmed, the intruders remain. One bears an instrument from the Dreadwolf.
Crap. They sensed Solus's dagger.
Our ritual gathers momentum. Power. It cannot be interrupted by mortals. I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
Oh no. Darkspawn!
Ranged incoming!
That flash of green light. That's a tear in the Fade.
The god's magic. It's starting to weaken the Fade.
The gods might be close, but they'd be gloating if they finish their dagger. If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elganon can't unleash the Blight. Fade tear's blocking the way. We have to set it off.
Caralho, tomei. Como é que pode? Acho que já tá ficando chato, hein?
Your way. We can't hold them off much longer.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
Porra, parabéns.
More tears into the fade.
Remember to keep your distance.
Caralho!
After we seize the blight, I will craft a new dragon. Invulnerable to steel, flame, magic. It will be perfect!
No such thing.
And the first meal I feed it will be your hearts.
Porra, não vai subir aqui, né? Não vai, né?
Everyone in!
Another fade tear. Oceans of magic are coursing around us because of the god's ritual.
Then we'd better find Gillenane. Quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
Nev, get those wards down. Carefully.
I'm on it.
I'll keep this fade tear in check while you work. But with things so unpredictable, I fear anything might happen once we kill Gillenane.
Solus warned me that there'd always be costs and consequences to fighting gods. But if we kill Gillenane, snatch the god's dagger and escape, maybe we prove him wrong.
I dearly hope so.
Ha!
That's it.
Nice going.
Sure, but let's walk out careful. The gods will have a trap or two.
That is a certainty. I'll take the greatest care, ensuring your Tevinter mage knows the new face of her empire. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue, and even the dread wolf will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elganon and Gillenane are still on the island. We can save Nev if we hurry.
Elganon will pay for this.
The gods know we're coming, but they still need to finish their dagger.
We can divide their attention.
Good idea. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Harding and the others keep out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
He kills Gillenane, and then we save Nev.
All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elganon's almost completed the dagger.
Where's Gillenane?
On the move. Spike can feel her hunting for us.
We didn't come this far for nothing. Everything the gods have thrown at us, it's all because they know we can win. We'll kill Gillenane, we'll get our friend back, and then...
And then Elganon. We'll hold Gillenane's attention until Lucanus has a clear shot.
Good luck, Harding.
Like we said, whatever it takes.
It's all yours.
As is Gillenane.
I hear Darkspawn.
Caralho! Porra! Só quero passar, velho. Não entendo nada, velho. Porra, teleportou, né? Desgraça.
There she is!
The child of the stone.
Get around her so we...
Harding!
She hears you not.
Caramba, de novo. Aí já começa a ficar repetitivo, né? Aí vai chegar no boss fight, vai ser um boss fight bem mequetrefe.
The second age of gods saw wonders built. Then came flight, pride, betrayal, and the third age of gods was...
Caralho. Meu Deus. Caralho, velho. Irritante. Não tô vendo nada. Caralho. Bugado. Jesus. Sério, na moral. O bicho tá me caçando nos cafundóis do... Pera aí. Caralho. Essa porra tá rilando, cara. Impossível. Gente.
Laura?
Fearful. For your transgressions, little rook, you face a god alone.
Pô, do nada pegou todo mundo. Caralho.
You have destroyed treasures of the ancients. Set back our
Caceta.
I will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
Vou ter que destruir aqui, gente. Ai, caralho. Cadê? Ai, solta um.
Thank goodness. Come on. Gilne's still standing.
I have not forgotten my archdemon's death.
Olha isso! Que isso? Pô, dá pra destruir o negócio aí? Não tem nada. O que mais tem aqui? Que isso? Recupera, regenera, de graça. Eu tô tomando, tô tomando.
We have to find Harding. Gillenay took her earlier.
This struggle is heartless, wasteful.
Caralho!
We've got you, Harding.
Caralho!
We'll find him.
Que chato da porra. Como eu falo, o jogo no final do jogo perde a mão bonito. Olha isso! Que isso? Parou de relar? Caralho, mano. Não sei mais pra onde tem que ir. Caralho, já tomei. Beleza.
You have destroyed treasures of the ages. Set back our work. I will perfect this world, but you shall never see it.
Olha isso. Bagulho do lado. Morre logo, desgraça. Caralho, revivi aonde? Pô, fala sério. Olha isso.
Laura, I got you. Oh, thank goodness. Come on, Gillian's still standing.
I have not forgotten my archdemon's
Que loucura, mano.
That debt will be paid with your companion's blood.
E aí? Cara, pra onde eu vou?
Are you okay? Barely felt anything. Let's go.
We have to find Harding. Gillian took her earlier.
Caralho, mano. Porra. Tomar banho. Caralho.
Ready.
Pô, ela não atira no negócio que você quer atirar. Olha isso!
We've got you, Harding.
Thanks, but you need to free Lucanus. He's got Solus's dagger. We can't kill Gillenane without him.
We'll find him.
Get clear.
Nearly complete. You must keep them away.
They are persistent.
Caralho, tomando tudo que é lugar, velho. Cadê? Cadê? Ah, que isso, cara, morrer de novo. De novo, cara. Não é possível. Mano, demora muito pra atacar, meu Deus. Ainda erra.
Laura, I've got you.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on. Gillenane's still standing.
Caralho! Porra! Caralho! Olha lá, não acerta. Meu Jesus. Olha, que a mesma pessoa que regenera é a mesma do tempo.
Hey, Tom? Barely felt anything. Let's go. We have to find Harding. Gillenane took her earlier.
You gotta move.
Meu Deus, olha isso!
Got you, Harding.
Thanks, but you need to free Lucanus. He's got Solus's dagger. We can't kill Gillenane without him.
We'll find him.
Coming from the left.
The ritual must keep them away.
They are persistent.
Vamos, vamos.
Get clear.
Caralho. Esquiva.
Lucanus, I've got you.
Behold your current age. Fragile, aimless, lost. We are the only beings in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it to rebuild the old glories. You've done naught but destroy them.
You and Elganon are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you. And we don't owe you a thing.
Whatever it takes.
Hiding!
No. We had such plans. Oh, no. Regret this.
O cara fugiu.
The fate's still ripping itself apart.
The dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with Gillenane!
Lucanus? Lucanus!
And so you have your victory. You live. Ghilanane does not. Are you not proud to finally reach this moment? Or did you think you'd win the day without some painful sacrifice?
That dragon raised Minrathas. Where were you?
No one's retreating.
We'll all die.
Archdale's attacking the north.
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Solus?
But mortals cannot win this battle. I am sorry, it is what must be.
I did everything for you, Rook. You're worthless.
Varric never believed in you.
You are no leader. You were never up to it. You failed us all.
What failure cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Nev. Blood on your hands.
Your friend is dead. Your fault.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison can hold any captive. Even you. You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place.
Varric?
Your work is done.
Ai ai, agora ela que foi pro material.
What? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming. But I'm not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it. I have to get back to the team.
Kid. Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Varric? He's not here. Of course he's not. So how do I get out? Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold gods? I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway.
Oh, agora é encheção de linguiça.
I trusted you, and it got me killed.
Blá 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 blá.
You're right. You're my friend, Nev. But we had to get those wards down. I made a choice. I live with the choices I make. The successes and the failures. We all believed in what we were fighting for. What we're still fighting for. And Nev knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Because you always chose the hard truth over the easy lie.
Everyone's a pawn. Allies, even friends. He'll sacrifice them without a thought. Isn't that what pawns are for?
Harding.
Never met anyone quite like you. Never thought I'd feel quite like this either. Everything in the world was falling apart, but every time I looked for you, you were there.
Porra, não cliquei lá, caralho. Ah, tá.
You gave me a reason to keep fighting, even when the next step felt impossible. And you never wavered, not once. So how could I?
You are special to me, Lace. Always will be. But now you're gone. And the fight's not over. So I promise you this. I'm going to get out of here. Stop Elganon, stop Solus. And save the world. I'll make sure your sacrifice was worth it.
Great job, kid. Now, what about mine?
Fala com o emprestável do Varric. Bernardo o jogo todo.
That's where it all began.
What am I gonna see there?
I think you already know.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen.
Varric! Varric! Harding!
Rook.
Ué, então já tava morto.
Solus killed you. His friend. You tried to talk to him, to reason with him. When he cut you down.
Pretty sure he didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter. You're still dead.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
Sorry, Varric.
For what?
For not saving you.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him. To try to reach him. Even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But
every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I'd planned.
I'm gonna miss you, Varric.
Gonna miss you too, kid. But you've got your own story to finish. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solus?
I would have said you can talk to him. Get him to listen. But I tried that, and, well, we know how that went. You're going to have to fight him. Because if he doesn't end the world, doesn't restore the ancient magic, then he's not the misunderstood hero fighting for the greater good. He's just someone who's hurt a lot of people. And he'll never let himself be that.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here. Gotta be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Look!
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light! We've got something. Get ready.
I am Elganon, first of the firstborn, last of the Evanuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand. Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How were the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elganon's blighted the city, and the Venatori magically sealed the gates. No one's getting in or out.
Even the Minrathous Illuvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solus, they'd already be dead.
Solus?
He got to Minrathous just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now people are rallying behind the Dreadwolf, like he's the only one who can save them.
He's using the shadow dragons and anyone else he can to give him a clear shot at Elganon. Then he finishes his ritual and the whole world drowns in demons.
He can't hurt Elganon yet. That archdemon makes him invulnerable.
Right. Solus needs to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elganon with the dagger he took from us.
That's why we need to get to Solus first.
He's not going to be happy when he sees you've escaped from his trap.
That's his problem. He's got the dagger, and the dagger is the only thing that can kill Elganon. We need to get it back.
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solus took.
It looks similar, even feels similar, but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one does.
So it cannot kill Elganon.
Looks real enough.
But it is not. We don't have the right weapon to take down our target, and we lost too much killing Gillenane. We have no idea where Neve is or what Elganon is doing to her.
And Harding is... she's gone.
I know I'm not the only one who didn't make it off that island. We lost Neve. We lost Harding. So let's remember them. Remember what they sacrificed. And let's honor them by finishing the job. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop Elganon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathous.
Are you certain you're all right, Rook?
No, but I will be.
You needn't carry this burden on your own. The rest of us will send word to our allies. You must take care of yourself in the meantime. We'll speak again soon.
Vou encerrar a live aqui. Na próxima a gente continua. Valeu, valeu. Até a próxima.